I thank the gentlelady, thank the Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise in opposition to the rule and the motion of the previous question. And I do so because this summer, while members were back home in their districts, they heard the growing frustration of the American people firsthand. Hardworking Americans can see that our nation is at a crossroads. We have a $13 trillion national debt. That works out to be $42,000 for every man, woman, and child in America. And what is the Democratic majority doing today? They're bringing a bill to the floor to spend another $5 billion that we don't have to continue their failed stimulus policies. All the while, the American people are saying that the rampant federal spending in Washington has to stop. And the people are speaking out through the UCUT program. With over 1.7 million votes, the UCUT movement continues to encourage people of all stripes to go online and take an active role in determining how their government spends taxpayer dollars. UCUT voters have helped Republicans bring to the floor more than $120 billion in spending cuts, only to be blocked every time by the Speaker and the Democratic majority. This week's winning proposal under the UCUT program is an idea put forward by the gentleman from Utah, Mr. Chaffetz, to require the collection of unpaid taxes from federal employees. While all Americans have an obligation to pay the taxes they owe, federal employees can be seen especially obliged to pay their share of the taxes because they draw their compensation from the American taxpayers. Addressing our staggering national debt is not a partisan calling, Mr. Speaker. It is a national imperative. And I urge all of my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to vote to bring this week's UCUT proposal to the House floor, and I yield back.